emergency call. My son's been bottled in the face. Can you get some police down there?
With the country divided.
Hello, my friend.
Do me a favour.
Yeah, what's that?
Close the door. Fuck off.
It's our emergency services
1263's running!
who see firsthand how broken Britain really is.
The police can't make your husband talk to you. It's not against the law for him not to talk to you.
And how it's changing.
That's my mum's actually.
Is it?
Are you texting, man? Number?
That's all I've got. No, that's my telephone number.
As more and more of us face the problems of a nation increasingly on its knees.
That's 142. The drink drive limit is 35.
One service, more than any other, is feeling the strain.
While you remain naked, I'm not going to be speaking to you at the cell door.
I'm not coming.
I haven't asked you a question yet.
Everything pushes down to the police. As a chief constable, that's what keeps me awake at night. If that thin blue line breaks, there is nothing else.
You stay there, take your hands out your pockets.
With crime on the rise.
What's the circumstance?
Fucking bollocks!
But funding on the decline.
Custody's closed. Custody's closed.
It's still the police we turn to help us through.
They asked for her bank details, and Mum gave them the bank details.
Sometimes when you finish a shift, you can walk out saying, how did we get through today?
Oh, fuck, that's a 10-0.
In Northamptonshire. And right across the country.
Push back! I've asked you nicely to move back.
The police are dealing with the fallout of our dying high streets.
Close the door and fuck off.
And as daytime shopping is replaced by a nighttime economy,
You've got a man laying outside on the floor.
demand on police time is increasing.
Did they hit you with a weapon or with a fist or what?
Got a big lump on my head, bigger than my bollocks.
But with fewer resources, officers are struggling to keep the peace.
Town centres are becoming no-go zones.
Get on the floor now!
The thriving areas causes most problems.
Clothes are ripped, eyelashes are hanging off. It can be carnage. No, that's my telephone number.
Police emergency.
I've got two girls in my shop that are starting to take stuff off the shelf and threw it at one of my colleagues, and it hit her on the head. And they've picked up a bottle of beer and they threw that at me.
Last year, in Northamptonshire Police's 999 emergency control room, call handlers received over 20,000 reports of antisocial behaviour.
Police can help.
I just left the town centre of Corby, and there's groups of people that are drinking, which are always there. But now there's a woman getting really hot-headed, smashing gas bottles, and it looks like threatening the men with it.
When I was younger, going into town, it was like a huge thing for me. I used to love going in with Mum because she was a bit of a shopaholic as well anyway. You would be in town all day doing your shopping. You get there at 9 o'clock when the shop's open, you come back 5, 6 o'clock at night. They had the traditional market with all the fruit and veg on. I used to love going and doing that with my mum. But in the last 10 years, it's really changed.
The high street lies at the heart of many communities, and it is under pressure as never before.
The mainstream high streets are already dead. They can't survive.
Rising overheads and competition from online shopping and retail parks mean 20% of shops on British high streets now lie empty, with 16 more closing across the UK every day.
I don't shop in the town centre, I shop online. If I have to go into town, I'm always quite shocked. There's a lot of pound shops, places that are all boarded up that are closing down. We've lost huge retailers in our town, Marks and Spencer's, British Home Stores, so you're not getting that footfall.
What's your emergency, please?
We've got a customer who's not allowed in the store using threatening behaviour towards all the staff and managers here.
Town centres, regardless of which county you're in, are becoming no-go zones. People don't want to become victims of crime.
Police, please. I just want to report a distraction burglary at Tesco. I've had my wallet stolen whilst I was distracted by a gentleman.
If I do go to town, I've got my handbag wrapped around my body, clutching onto it. I don't even answer a telephone call.
because I don't want to pull my mobile phone out in case somebody snatches it.
Is that dodgy dealing going on up there?
Is it? Is it the perfume people?
Yeah, I think it is. Look at him trying to sell it there, like, broad daylight.
I'm security at KFC in Corby. We've got a drug addict in the toilet.
What, he's currently injecting himself in front of you?
In the queue, yes.
In town, it's almost like it's being overrun with crime.
It's 7 in the evening.
Police emergency.
A call is coming in from a young man on the high street.
I'm calling in close. I've got people outside the shop threatening to basically stab me.
Are you in the shop now?
Yeah, I'm in the shop.
Has he actually said to you, I'm going to stab you?
Yeah, he has said several times, obviously.
I want you to stay in that shop, OK? I'm getting some help to you.
PC's Louise O'Sullivan and Sean Whelan are dispatched to the shop where the caller has taken refuge.
So right here?
Yeah, right round here and then the left turn. Abington Street was mentioned as street drinkers. The last time I came down to Abington Street, I ended up spraying some guy because he attacked me.
Going back maybe 15 years ago, the town centre was like the heart of the community. For me now, it's somewhere I don't go. And the void left has been filled by street drinkers, and that's where the violence elements come from. So for me, when I hear that name being called out on the radio, it's always a bit like, here we go.
Yeah, there's the guy there. Hi, mate. You okay? Do you want to tell us what's happened, mate?
Right, I've gone down to the soup kitchen down Abbey Street, and I've sat there and there's a girl that's with that black. And he's threatened me a couple of times. Obviously, I did try walking into Burger King, which that was closed. So I just obviously come to him. He just said he was going to stab me, and he said I've got a lot of people after me, and it's just worrying me a bit because obviously homeless is it. I don't look it.
So whereabouts is he at the moment?
Just outside KFC.
So he's by the group of people across the road?
Yeah, he's wearing a black puffer jacket.
Wearing a black puffer jacket?
Yeah, which has not written across it.
Stay in here for a minute, buddy, okay? Just make sure you stay in here, mate.
Hello, folks.
Another officer goes to question the accused man to get his account.
Is it threatened to stab me over the phone? I was at my mate's yard, and apparently he's threatened, like, next time I see his mates in the market, he's going to get something put in him. So I came and seen him face to face, and he tried running the Burger King, then hiding there.
He's got a knife about that big.
All right, and whereabouts is the knife?
He's up his sleeve. He took it out his bag at there,
Yeah.
and he's in that food place over there.
Okay. If you all stay here for me for now, I'm going to go see my colleagues. It's very much counter allegations here. So I've got 3 people outside here saying that he's got a large kitchen knife on him.
That's 3 reports I've all seen it in the last few minutes.
He's got a knife on it, apparently.
Yeah.
We've been given some information to say you might have a knife on you, okay?
Yeah.
So at this time, you're being detained under Section 1 of PACE.
There is one, I will say there is one in my bag.
All right, keep your hands where you are at the minute.
But
let me just finish before.
To go.
Just listen to what
listen.
you're saying.
Okay, you're entitled to a copy of the stop search form, but I'm going to search you now.
I'm not going to get arrested.
Whereabouts is the knife, mate?
The bag, I'll put it away because, I'm scared,
Is it just one knife?
No, there's a little kitchen knife, because obviously I do.
Where's the little kitchen knife?
It should be at the bottom.
The bag as well.
You're under arrest on suspicion of being in possession of a blade article in a public place. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. Don't mention when questioned, something you may rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. And the purpose of the arrest is to protect persons from harm.
Do you have
and
anything?
to allow for a prompt and effective investigation.
Do you have anything on you at all? No?
Yeah, but what am I getting arrested for?
Offensive weapon on you.
Oh no.
We're best off getting you
We're
out
gonna
of
get
here,
to your
mate,
car
because
first.
there's a bit of tension in the street, isn't there? Okay.
Oh, man.
Across Northamptonshire, the number of convictions for carrying a knife has risen by 78% in just 5 years.
In the back of your head, you're thinking the people surrounding us at the time probably also had weapons. And I would have rather have stop searched everyone in that vicinity. But it comes back to the stop search powers we have. Nowadays, you have to have so much more information available to you to justify it. And unfortunately, it was only him who was stop searched, and obviously he was arrested.
Sorry, what's the point? Like, I've called you to help me, but once again, it just won't work.
Just remember you're in the caution at the moment, okay? Let's get you in the back of the car, mate.
When you're homeless, you have to take everything as being serious. I got attacked outside the place I was staying at. I had my jaw broke. I had somebody stick a knife to my throat, and I thought, you know what, it's going to try killing me. And then since then, like, I don't trust nobody. I carried a knife for my own protection, but I was never going to use it, because in that instant, if you're stabbing somebody, you've got to think that's 25 years to life in prison. Are you ready to sit there and explain to your mum and that you took somebody's life and that you're never going to see her again? It's not my life.
Your life? Is this your life?
My life on my bank.
It's a very nice chocolate egg. It's one of the stranger things I've pulled out of somebody's bag.
That's my mum's actually.
Is it?
Do you want to have that, please? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can. If you want. Thank you very much.
No, it's all right. I did go to church. Don't worry, it's not like this. I'm not like doing a bag's coat. You can have another book go as well, please.
Get down there, then Doug will come round.
The fix goes deeper than just taking someone off the street with a knife. We need to really chip away at homelessness, street drinking, reform the town centres, and I think it will have a massive impact then on the nasty side of things. People who live in Northampton, they want to be proud of Northampton. They want that back, but they're struggling to at the moment.
It's the night shift, one of the busiest times for the call handlers in Northamptonshire Police's 999 emergency control room.
Police emergency? Yeah, have you got a man lying outside on the floor?
We have, yes. I'm glad you know about it, yes.
Yeah, we're watching you on the camera.
When my parents were younger, they probably thought the idea of nighttime economy was a Friday and a Saturday, and that was it. You've now got universities who have student nights. You've got Monday and Wednesday. You've also got cheap drinks on a Thursday. You've then got almost a full week of people out, people drinking. It's become a norm. You know, nighttime economy is every night.
Across the UK, the nighttime industry now generates over £66 billion per year. With more bars and restaurants, Northamptonshire has seen a growth in its nighttime economy.
It's great for people, it's great for businesses, but unfortunately, the thriving areas are the ones that causes most problems.
It's Saturday evening in Northampton town centre.
It's proper busy tonight.
Dog handler PC Ian McDonald is on patrol.
I'm riding the dance. You look very lovely dancing in the middle of the road. Have a nice evening.
You look round at different sites and you think, oh, there must be a shortage of mirrors in Northamptonshire, because a lot of people haven't looked in one before they've gone out.
It's a real sign of getting old, isn't it? I couldn't think of anything more hideous than coming to town on a Friday or Saturday night.
When you know it's busy, it helps if you can be about and just gently floating around in your car, just letting people know that we're there.
You get a taxi, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
Put your foot down.
Yeah, whatever.
I have some distant memories of going out in the town centre, and back in the 80s we'd inherently try and go from one pub to another and do the Wellingborough Road pub crawl. You'd go out and have it be steaming by the end of the night.
Kebab shops galore. I can't remember the last time I had a kebab.
These days, town centre is no. It's not my place to go. The levels of people have grown in the town over the last 20 years substantially, and that has a knock-on effect during the evenings. And you can guarantee there'll be problems. You know that you're going to be flat out all night.
Oh, so you've just gone down on the ground. What's happened there?
sec, mate.
Can you get these? Because he's fucking fine.
Just wait here.
Stop.
Wait.
Oh,
You don't fit.
I apologise. Yeah, please.
Are you ready to apologise?
No, just wait here for a second.
No, are you
Just
just
can I smell all right, please? Avenue Street, please, on the one.
How many people must I enjoy? Protect myself.
We're on the sport director's on assault that's just happened. I'm just trying to break it up.
Oh,
Stay there, calm.
Get down to me. I didn't do nothing. I protect.
All right, I'll find out when somebody else comes. Move over for a second. Just move over. You're winding it up, all right? Just don't wind it up for a minute. Take somebody else here, all right?
I protect myself. You don't protect myself.
Just give it up in peace for a second, all right? Just wait.
More officers arrive on the scene in response to the call for backup.
I don't know what's happened, other than he's been assaulted and these two have been pointed out. I've got no more knowledge than that at the moment.
This one and this one turned around and went fucking done a roundhouse kick on the pair of them.
Okay, so they could both come in for assault then?
Yeah.
At the moment.
You let them go, right? I'm so angry. I'm telling you now.
That's not going to be the case. I pulled up to try and help, haven't I?
I know.
Listen. I know you're
But they should
angry.
have more respect for you.
I know that. I'm here to try and help you, all right? And I'm here to try and help him, okay? So we'll deal with that, all right? But
I'd arranged to go up to meet my daughter because I hadn't seen her for a little while. I hadn't had a bit of a catch up. My daughter's partner and his friend, they was there with us, but they was ahead of us. As they got closer to a group of males, two of the men then decided that they was going to lash out at the two of them.
The people trying to attack me. I've been trying to self-defense myself and
Tom got kicked in the jaw and ended up on the floor, and Dan got kicked in the arm.
They've got to come in, haven't they? If we've got independent witnesses saying they've done roundhouse kicks to his head, then they've got to come in, haven't they? Whether he makes a complaint or not. Have we got both? We've got everybody. Both him and him. Yeah. We've got independent witnesses here, right, that say that you've been assaulted quite badly by these two lads. I think you've got some injuries at the moment, so you're going to go to hospital, and we're going to get these two lads into custody, and then we're going to talk to you a bit later on once your welfare's all right. And it's not right, is it? It's not right. No. We want to look after you, and we want to prevent this from happening again.
I've lived in Northampton for about 3.5 years now, studying history. It's a uni town, like there's a lot of young people there my age. We're just there for a good time, like to have a drink, like to have a dance, and then we'll go home. I don't think any of us have really experienced anything like that before. I was just in shock. There was no motivation to do it. We do not know who these people are. Didn't realise people could be that horrible, really.
In towns across Northamptonshire, nighttime alcohol-related assaults have risen by almost 49% in the past 3 years.
Okay, do you understand why you're here? It's been alleged that you've assaulted somebody. So on that basis, I'm going to authorise your detention to secure evidence by interview.
Since that night, I have not actually been out by myself in the evenings. It makes you feel quite vulnerable, having to walk down the high street and know that you have to look over your shoulder because you don't know when anything's going to happen.
I feel upset because my daughter is up in Northampton and I'm not there to protect her. So it worries me as a parent that these sort of things go on.
I'm surprised he's got a fracture. His jaw's out here. Oh, really?
I feel very sad for the people that are attacked for no apparent reason and are either violently injured or worse. You know, we've had an incident where somebody sadly lost their lives as a result of being assaulted. We should go out and expect to have a good night out and be safe and enjoy ourselves. You've got to balance the revenue that it's bringing into the area also with the problems it's causing to the area.
Police emergency, go ahead.
Can I get police to Crispin's Club, please? Somebody's battering somebody in the road. It's an 80s fancy dress party, so he's wearing like a khaki all-in-one.
What's he dressed as?
He's in like a Top Gun.
Top Gun outfit, that's what it's like. Yeah, that sounds like a Top Gun outfit, yeah.
What is a typical night out for you?
Oh God, my typical night? Netflix and a cup of tea with maybe some popcorn if I'm normally in bed by 9:30 these days.
Walking down the highway to the danger zone, isn't it?
I used to be a bit of a raver. party the night away at plenty of bars and clubs till the wee hours of the morning. Wake up, bright as a button the next day, no hangover. Now I don't know how I voluntarily used to stay up so late, because if I stay up past 10 o'clock now, I can't function the next day, not with a toddler.
God, my mum and dad used to come down and find me in some right states when I lived at home. I used to come in from a night out and sit in front of the fridge with the door open and just munch my way through the fridge. And so many times my dad had come down and found me fast asleep with a bit of ham on my face or something like that, with the fridge still open. I do like to have a dance and a drink with my friends. Sometimes treat ourselves and go into the town centre and then quite swiftly realise that it was a bad mistake and should never have done that because we feel old.
Police emergency, go ahead.
Hi, there's a girl that's absolutely paralytic. She's been fighting with people. She's been fighting and she needs to go home.
I think just people in general going out, drinking, taking drugs, just can't control themselves. The idiot inside them comes out.
Right, can no one get her home?
Nobody can get her home because she's drunk.
New nightclub opening there.
Really? Oh my God, that's going to be well rough, isn't it?
PC's Al Napper and Nathan Smith are on patrol in Northampton town centre.
Some of this, that used to be so bad.
Yeah. Don't get any calls there anymore, do we?
No, it's a restaurant now.
Growing up in Northampton, I loved it. I still love it. I know the area very well. Went to school, went to university here, and I can't see myself leaving. Town centre on a Friday, Saturday night is rammed. It's very, very busy, and it does bring a lot of money in, and the businesses thrive off that.
Police emergency.
Yeah, can I get police, please? A customer, he smashed the shop, he smashed the plate. He's doing like shouting, the customer's inside, he's telling.
Where is he now?
He's inside. Just put the shutter down so he can now go out.
Bear with me, don't put yourself at any risk. I'm going to get officers to you straight away.
Napper and Smith are dispatched to the scene.
Bizarre, isn't it?
1601
Yeah. Is it this guy here?
Hello, mate. Hello, can you stand up for me, please? Okay, put your hands behind your back. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. I can see in here there's loads of plates that have been smashed. We've had a phone call to state that you've been smashed.
Make sure they come down and make a statement, yeah?
Okay, absolutely. All right.
We'll put him in the back and then we'll get transport, Smithy.
Thank you very much.
All right.
What exactly has he done?
Basically, he take a food.
Yeah?
He eat some and he leave some.
Okay.
And he was trying to go away, didn't pay for that.
Okay, so you pay on your way out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't pay yet. This guy asked him to pay.
Okay.
He put the plate.
Okay, is how many plates have been smashed?
It's about 50, 40 something, and you can see inside as well. Yeah.
40 plates?
It's not normal behaviour to go out, become extremely intoxicated, order food, don't pay for it, then smash up the shop.
How much does he owe for the food?
About £20.
Those guys have to make a living, it's their livelihood. A lot of them are independent chains and they need money for their family. They had to shut their shop, so they lost out on custom, which was a busy night.
Happy to give a statement, yeah? Yeah, that's fantastic. Right. Cheers.
Alcohol-related crime and social disorder is estimated to cost the UK taxpayer up to £13 billion per year.
Just need to grab a few details from you, if that's okay.
Mate, fuck off. Close the door, close the door.
But it's going to speed...
Fuck off! I don't give a damn.
It's going to speed the process up,
I don't
though.
give a fuck.
Okay.
Close the door and fuck off, yeah?
I'll try and engage with him. Hello, my friend. Are you right?
Do me a favour, yeah?
What's that?
Close the door. Fuck off. You and him.
What's your name, please?
This motherfucker.
Who had much to drink today?
Fuck off, you genuine prick.
If we work together, it just makes things a lot easier.
Prick, close the door. Fuck off.
It's easy for them to try and wind you up, but you just got to act professional and just crack on with it.
Can you please stop spitting in the car, please?
Okay, no.
Okay.
Fuck off. Fucking prick you.
Have to.
But there's a point to where enough's enough.
Chap, because you keep spitting, that's going on your face.
There's that line and not crossing it, and that's what a lot of people don't sometimes realise.
It's my fault, yeah? Please, if you take it off me, and just let me breathe.
The only reason we put it on you is because you kept spitting. When a colleague politely asked you to stop, and you kept doing it.
I promise you, mate, I promise you it's my fault. It's not the man, the cafe's fault. It's my fault.
Okay, my friend.
As a Northampton lad, I want to see Northampton busy. Yeah, it will make my job harder, but I want this place to thrive and want it to do well.
It's my fault.
All right.
Not your fault.
I know.
Yeah, it's had a lot of bad media recently with a lot of violent crime, but it's about trying to change that.
Police emergency.
It's another busy night shift in Northamptonshire Police's 999 emergency control room.
What's going on in McDonald's? Firearms officers just walked into McDonald's.
And with access to hundreds of CCTV cameras,
Well, they've got someone. Who have they got all their hands on there?
the call handlers have front row seats to the county's nightlife.
There are times when you're watching the CCTV, it's a bit like our telly at night time, really. You know, we kind of watch what's going on, and there will be times when you're watching it and you'll be like, oh, here we go, it's going to kick off. You know, it'll start with maybe someone arguing or someone will kick a bin and you'll think, right, keep an eye on that one. It is very much all the time, just a case of watching and waiting.
Right, who are you speaking to? Are these the people that have the knife?
You don't look like you're in danger.
We've got you on CCTV.
God, I love these people. You know, we're watching you.
So if they're in a car,
I haven't got a clue, have they?
If you watch through our CCTV what goes on in the town centre, you'll see anything from people having sexual relations, people flashing, fights, people passed out on the floor. We did have it the other week. This lad had obviously inebriated, was literally lying on the pavement with his bum out and all sorts.
Why don't you move away from that area?
There's no hope. There really isn't any hope. It's definitely drunk.
For the officers out there, I don't know how they do it. It's like watching a pinball machine sometimes, and they're just literally going from job to job to job. It's just that increase, isn't it, in demand all the time.
While officers are busy in the centre of Northampton,
Police emergency, go ahead, caller.
a disturbing call comes in from a pub just outside the town centre.
I had this guy that I bought from the pub, and he's not listening, he's not leaving the pub and stuff like that. So he's being aggressive, you know, when we say to leave.
Aggressive in what way?
He's just kicking the doors, smashing glasses, you know.
Okay. We've got officers en route to you, okay?
Thank you.
PC's Mike Galbraith and Magda Zolniak are the nearest available officers.
The pub is kind of divided into two parts. The part in front is usually are taking for the older people. But the older people are very nice people. But the other side of the bar is a bit more wild, where the younger people are coming. And you know, young blood is always boiling. Sometimes it causes a lot of trouble for us.
Salary. Is it caused any damage? You're smashing glasses, acting rude, you know. You don't know what to expect from this person. Okay, so... Is this him in now?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Right. Go on. Come on, no, you need to come out with us. Because you caused damage tonight.
Can we have some backup? Who wants to fight us? Just stop. We can't really hear. It's very loud in here.
With tensions escalating, PC Zolniak presses her emergency button for urgent backup.
Assistant shout the Longboat Public House, please. Assistant.
Oh, fuck, that's a 10-0. 771, I'm making from Mill Lane until we hear 16. Fucking move, piece of shit.
That does not sound fucking good.
It makes you feel sick to your stomach, really, whenever you hear that sound go off, because you always end up imagining the worst. And you know it's somebody that really needs your help and they need it right now.
While officers make their way to the scene. PC's Galbraith and Zolniak are stuck, alone, in an increasingly hostile situation.
There's a lot of people, or 30 people surrounded the police officers. They all tried to stick the cameras into the police faces, you know, and shouting like, leave him, he haven't done anything wrong. And they want to share it, show it everyone, everybody is posting it, and it just went viral.
Get on the floor now! Get on the floor now!
Oh, 10-0 again. Fuck me. Control, they can hear me, I'm less than a minute away.
I wasn't sure where it's gonna bring us. Is it gonna end soon? Is he gonna leave? Or the other people were gonna get involved? I didn't know what they're planning.
Let him go, what's wrong with you? Let him go!
Here, left.
Control, we're 10-6.
Get on the floor now!
Right, he's in cuffs now. In order to keep officers making, we got a crowd, violent males in cuffs.
Guys, get back! The police are here! They're here, we shall not come on in!
As soon as this guy was escorted, everything seems to get settled and everybody just carrying drinking. He could just leave when he was asked for, and all that would never happen.
Right, that's it. In there. Watch your head.
Are you okay, Magda?
We knew that it will take a while for our colleagues to attend. It seemed like a lifetime. I felt a massive relief when I saw my colleagues turning up.
You've done amazing. You've done amazing.
He was unbelievably strong. And if he didn't fail, I do not know how this incident would end.
I honestly didn't think we were going to
I
take
am
him
so
down.
pleased that you're
Honestly, it's fine,
okay.
it's fine. You're all right now.
All right. You guys go and get sorted.
The actual removing him from the pub was done quite quickly once everybody was there, but that's not the point, is it? The point is that it still took, what, maybe 15 police officers to remove one person from a pub? That's ridiculous. His behaviour has had such a colossal effect on all those other police officers' commitments. Kind of just suck resources.
This is bullshit, my mate Mayo didn't do nothing and fucking fucking bollocks.
Nobody wants to put a stop to nighttime economy. It's a draw for people, it helps the economy out, helps individual businesses out through the town centre, and no one wants a stop to that. It's just got to be managed. No, let's do it in the cell because I want to search those shorts. I think we are managing to keep the peace on the streets at the moment, but it's that line, isn't it? You're just trying to stop it from breaking. But, you know, what happens if there is those jobs that we can't get to, or what happens if I need help and there aren't police officers to come and help me? Like, who do we call then?
It's now the early hours.
Do you know who's done it?
But calls to Northamptonshire Police's 999 emergency control room are still coming in.
Did they hit you with a weapon or with their fists or what?
I ain't got a fucking clue.
Okay.
But I've never been knocked out, right? I've got a big lump on my head, bigger than my bollocks, you know what I mean?
In the past, there would be a very definite drop-off because the clubs and pubs would be shutting at a reasonable time. Now, that nighttime economy goes on all night. What are you wearing so we can find you?
I look like a crazy man looking about to kill somebody.
Yeah, well, don't do anything drastic. We're on our way. We'll be with you shortly. The impact on policing has been much more pronounced than the government of the day when they changed the licensing laws thought.
They keep coming up to me saying, what are you going to do about it? What the fuck are you going to do about it? Come on!
They genuinely believed that people dissipated at different times and it would make the policing of the nighttime economy much easier. That's just a typical bloody late night debacle. What's happened is it spreads that workload out throughout the entire night in a way it didn't before. He says he's got a lump on the head bigger than his bollocks.
Do you know what the question is? How big are his bollocks?
It's 4:30 a.m.
Fight, Bridge Street. You got any nights safe around Bridge Street on foot? There's quite a large group, a little bit of pushing and shoving.
But it's only just kicking out time at bars and clubs with late licenses.
Push back, just push back. Push back.
Yeah, but why is he getting arrested for another one?
That's her business, that's her business.
No, but why is
push
that-
back, thank you. Push back. I've asked you nicely to move back. Just keep away, that's all. That's all you've been told.
When I was younger, the night would generally finish around sort of 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, people will stay out till 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes you wonder whether they've actually got anywhere to go, and they linger.
Oh, you're right.
I'm all right, mate, yeah. Better when this
Normal Friday, Saturday madness in town.
My children are going to be quiet in the morning. My wife's going off to Zumba for 2 hours, and they're being left to look after themselves whilst I'm in bed.
I've had shifts that you come to the last couple of hours of your shift and you struggle to keep your eyes open because you've worked so hard.
Oh, God bless him, look, he's fallen asleep.
Howdy doody. Hello, buddy, you all right? You can't sleep here, mate, it's freezing. What nationality are you?
No.
Romanian?
No.
Oh, sorry, you're English. Oh, sorry, I couldn't understand you, mate. Fella, I'm a police officer. I'm just here to help you, mate. It's freezing cold and you're lying on the ground here.
All right.
Well, you can't sit here. Do you want me to help you up so you can get on your way home?
Good one.
Let's give your hand up.
Whilst the public are there, we have to be there. It's stretched us, you know, it's had an effect on us without doubt.
Go.
I'm going.
Just get yourself home. Just concerned about you.
All right.
Yeah? All right. Okay, mate.
Right.
Take it easy, all right?
Thank you very much, yeah.
Just stay on the path, all right?
Yes, mate.
He's obviously had a better night than me. But he won't have a better day tomorrow because he'll have a headache.
Across the county in Kettering,
Look at any layers in that, is that literally...
PC Sam Clulo and Tony Salis are dealing with yet more fallout from the night before.
Morning.
Ah, you sexy man.
He's a very sexy man, isn't he?
Your number?
My number?
Yeah.
That's all I've got. 909.
Yeah, touch him.
That's my telephone number. Or 101.
I feel Poland.
Yeah, but you know...
Everyone goes in looking so glamorous and dressed up, and then come the end of the night, it's almost like a zombie town. You've got sick in the gutters, you've got people slumped against club walls with half a kebab hanging out of their mouth. People have lost their shoes, their clothes are ripped. I mean, eyelashes are hanging off, fake tans just running down people. It's carnage.
Love you, bye.
Alcohol's fun, isn't it?
How many more drunks do you reckon will come past?
Bear in mind it's 6:30 in the morning.
I can't wait to see so.
As dawn breaks over Northamptonshire,
Police emergency.
the calls are still coming in.
I wonder if you can help me. There's a chap walking round and he's banging and crashing on my glass door at the back. Let me in, let me in. He's just come back. Go away. Go away. Just go away, will you? I'm here, my lovely. I'll tell you what, he looks as though he's drunk, to be honest. He's staggering everywhere. Okay. Oh, sorry that like that, mate. We'll get someone out to you, so make sure you can get him moved on, all right? Thanks so much for your help.
PCs Clulo and Salis are dispatched to investigate.
Is that enough?
Very possibly.
He's running, son.
You got, mate?
Can you get out?
Excuse me, mate, do you want to pop here? Was it yourself banging on the doors?
No, I wasn't banging on them, I was fucking pushing the buzzers.
Right, does your mate live there or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just trying to get in?
Yeah, and I'm locked out, I'm fucking freezing. Okay. What, is that come through, like, I've been pushing on the buzzers?
Yeah, and just shouting.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your name, mate? Originally when we called, we thought it was going to be some sort of criminal damage, but soon it's apparent that he is the last drags that's left out after the night out before.
Can I get in the car? Come on.
Get in the car quickly, yeah.
Fucking, I'm freezing. God damn. Oh, I'm so glad you got this car. No, I'm your best friend, bro. Hold on.
It's becoming a lot more common that night before spilling over into the early hours of the next morning. People just seem to want to stay out longer now. Where are you meant to be staying tonight?
Oh, my pal's house is there, like, he said, I'll put you up for the night. Don't pick his phone up, like.
Were you out with him, were you?
Yeah, I was. I've slept on the street all night like this. You see my frustration?
When we're policing it at silly o'clock in the morning, you get to that point where you're just fed up of dealing with drunk people. You deal with it enough at midnight to 2 in the morning, let alone 7 o'clock in the morning when you've finished shift the day before and you've come back into it. You thought you left it behind.
Oh, so you can let me go out there and this again?
If someone's been disorderly or someone's breaking the law, they should go to custody. But unfortunately, arresting him was never really going to be an option because we know if we get tied up for someone that's drunk and disorderly, all of a sudden there's going to be no police officers left and we're putting our other colleagues at risk.
Listen to us quickly. We've got a colleague coming down. If there's any further issues with you, banging on doors, etc.
The best way to resolve this is remove the problem by taking them home. I like a good night out. You have a good time with your friends, and I mean, I'm not much of a dancer myself, but whenever you've got a bit of alcohol in you, you start busting some moves, don't you? Signature moves probably dropping the worm. It's just moving like a worm and making it look good at the same time.
Come on, we're doing this so you're not causing any more issues up here. Yeah, come on.
Come 7 o'clock in the morning, well and truly game over for me, but I'll always know I need to get home and how to get home. I don't get the police involved, and here I am now as a police officer having to pick people up and take them home because they can't handle their drink. It does take the mick, it really does.
Like it or not, the nighttime economy is keeping a lot of the towns alive. Without the nighttime economy, we'd have more boarded up shops. We've already seen the loss of lots of big businesses within the town. You take away the food outlets and the pubs, there won't be town centres, they won't exist. So whatever your views are towards nighttime economy, it's important to us and is the better alternative than having derelict shops, which will just then attract all sorts of different problems.
Whereabouts tonight, mate?
Top of the bike, I'll put it away because, like, I'm scared, like.
The man arrested in the supermarket with a knife was found guilty of possession of a bladed article in a public place. He received a community order, fines of £395, and has been deprived of the right to own a kitchen knife.
Get down to me. I didn't do nothing. I protect.
All right, I'll find out when somebody else comes. Move over for a second. Just move over. You're winding it up, all right? Just don't wind it up for a minute. Take somebody else here, all right?
The two men arrested on Northampton High Street were both found guilty of common assault.
This one and this one. Turn around and went.
They were both ordered to pay £365 in damages.
I can see in here there's loads of plates that have been smashed. We've had a phone call to state that you've been smashed.
Make sure they come down and make a statement.
Okay, absolutely.
We'll put them in the back.
No further action was taken against the man who smashed plates in the kebab shop.
The only reason we put it on you is because you kept spitting. When a colleague politely asked you to stop, you kept doing it.
I promise you, mate. I promise you it's my fault.
The next day, he returned voluntarily to pay for the damage caused.
We can't really hear. It's very loud in here.
The man fighting with police officers in the pub had all charges against him dropped. He has since been barred from the pub for life.